Before it ends, young Sheldon finally fixes its worsening Sheldon and Meemaw plot hole from The Big Bang Theory. With just 6 episodes left, CBS premier family comedy/drama is focusing on tying lingering narrative loose ends. While Georgie and Mandy's upcoming Young Sheldon sequel series will essentially continue the show, the rest of the Cooper's story will end when the prequel caps off its run. Because of that, there's a conscious decision to give them a definitive ending in a way that would fit with what their futures supposedly look like per The Big Bang Theory. As young Sheldon enters the back half of its final year, a lot has happened to Sheldon and the Coopers since Season 7 started. The list includes George's cheating scandal being retconned, and more recently, Georgie and Mandy getting married. One surprising multi-episode arc in the prequel, however, centers around Meemaw. After her house was destroyed in the Young Sheldon Season 6 finale, Connie Tucker has not just lost her source of income, but she also faces charges for running an illegal gambling den. Surprisingly, she gets help from the most unexpected member of the family, Sheldon. Sheldon and Meemaw drifted apart in recent Young Sheldon years. Meemaw has been spending more time with Georgie and Mandy. Long before Young Sheldon, The Big Bang Theory firmly established the kind of relationship Sheldon had with his Meemaw. It was clear that Sheldon was close to Mary, but he had a soft spot for Connie, which he confessed himself when Penny found their letters in his bedroom. Eventually, Meemaw visited Sheldon in Pasadena, California, and lo and behold, Sheldon was truly fond of her, to the point that he willingly gave up his spot on the couch for his grandmother. Regardless of the difference in Meemaw's demeanor, young Sheldon leaned on this dynamic during its earlier years. In recent years, however, things have changed between Sheldon and Meemaw. This shift is part of young Sheldon's changing storytelling approach as it diversifies its narratives. Since most of his arcs take place at East Texas Tech, Sheldon has become irrelevant to young Sheldon's family plots. While he carves his path in college, Meemaw, on the other hand, spends her time running her laundromat/gambling den with Georgie. When Mandy got unexpectedly pregnant in Young Sheldon Season 5, Connie took her on, further strengthening her relationship with Mary and George's firstborn. This led to Meemaw and Sheldon drifting apart. Young Sheldon Season 7, Episode 8 reestablishes Meemaw and Sheldon's special connection. Sheldon comes up with a way to save Meemaw from going to jail. In Young Sheldon Season 7, Episode 8, An Ankle Monitor and a Big Plastic Crap House, Meemaw comes home from her latest crisis. While she is on house arrest, she determines how to get out of potentially serving time in jail. Without the need to be prompted, Sheldon goes out of his way to learn legal concepts in the hopes of passing the bar and becoming his grandmother's lawyer. Realistically, it cannot be done in the timeline that they need, but he still offers her an idea of how she can potentially avoid jail time. Seeing Sheldon carving out time and even trying to change his future to save his Meemaw says a lot about his overlooked love for her. Considering Sheldon's indifference to most things, this is perhaps one of the sweetest things that he has done in Young Sheldon. Aside from that, however, it also allows the show to reestablish the lost connection between Sheldon and Meemaw before The Big Bang Theory prequel ends. Without this crisis, there wouldn't have been a reason for Sheldon to get himself involved with Meemaw's business, especially since things were going well for her. Seeing Sheldon carving out time and even trying to change his future to save his Meemaw says a lot about his overlooked love for her. How Young Sheldon Season 7 sets up Sheldon and Meemaw's Big Bang Theory dynamic. Sheldon reminds Meemaw that he loves her. As Meemaw loses her house and source of income in a short amount of time, it's safe to say that Connie is Young Sheldon Season 7's most tragic character, at least until George inevitably dies. Throughout this whole ordeal, it doesn't feel like anyone from the family has gone out of their way to offer her a helping hand. Dale has stepped out, albeit begrudgingly, to support her. But besides her, everyone else is busy dealing with their issues. Even Mandy and Georgie, who couldn't even be bothered to ask her if she is doing okay after getting arrested.